All right, you fuckers, strap in tight, because we're diving into the shitstorm.
Yeah.
That is Messi versus Ronaldo.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's right. We're finally tackling the G.O.A.T debate, and we're not going to hold back.
Hell no.
We've got the stats, the highlights, and the opinions to settle this once and for all.
It's about damn time.
So grab a fucking beer, light up a joint, and get ready to hear some truth.
Damn right. It's time to cut through the bullshit and call it like we see it.
So let's start with the basics goals.
Yeah.
You know, the things that actually fucking matter in this sport.
Couldn't agree more.
Ronaldo is sitting pretty with 916 career goals, while Messi's lagging behind with a measly 850.
Yeah, and let's not forget, Ronaldo achieved that in 172 fewer games than that little Argentinian prick.
Exactly. Ronaldo's been biz in the min consistently for almost 2 fucking decades. The guy's a machine.
It's not just about longevity, though. Ronaldo's got that killer instinct, that drive to find the back of the net no matter what.
Yeah.
He's scored every type of goal imaginable: headers, free kicks, penalties, you name it.
He's a goddamn goal-scoring Swiss Army knife.
You said it.
Now, I know some Messi fanboys are going to bitch about assists.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. Messi's got more assists, 379 to Ronaldo's 256. But let's be real. Ronaldo's primary job is to score goals. And he does that better than anyone else on the planet.
Right. And Ronaldo's assist numbers are still pretty damn impressive. The guy's not just a selfish prick.
Sure.
He can create chances for his teammates, too.
All right, let's talk about the Champions League. The competition where legends are made. And guess what?
What?
Ronaldo reigns supreme.
Hell yeah, he does.
He's the all-time leading goal scorer with a ridiculous 140 goals, and he's got the most appearances, too.
He's Mr. Champions League. Plain and simple, the guy turns into a fucking monster when the pressure's on.
Messi's got a slightly better goals per game ratio in the Champions League, but who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Ronaldo's got the trophies, the records, the legacy. He owns that competition.
No doubt Messi can cry all he wants, but Ronaldo's already cemented his place in Champions League history.
Now let's address the elephant in the room, the World Cup. Yeah. Messi finally got his greasy little hands on that trophy in 2022, something Ronaldo hasn't managed yet.
It's a tough pill to swallow for Ronaldo fans, I'll admit, but let's not forget, Ronaldo's carried Portugal to the semifinals before, and he's the all-time leading international goal scorer.
Exactly. The guy's a fucking legend for Portugal.
Yes,
He's carried that team on his back for years.
And let's be real, Messi's World Cup win doesn't erase Ronaldo's dominance in every other aspect of the game.
All right, let's talk about the shiny shit individual awards these two egomaniacs love to rack them up.
Oh, for sure.
Messi's currently got the bragging rights with 8 Ballon d'Or awards to Ronaldo's 5.
But let's be honest, the Ballon d'Or has become a popularity contest. It's not a real measure of who's the best.
Exactly. Ronaldo's been robbed of that award multiple times. It's a fucking joke.
It's all about narratives and PR these days.
Now let's talk trophies, because that's what really matters at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
And you guessed it. Messi's got a slight edge here too, with 46 trophies to Ronaldo's 35.
But let's break it down. Messi's won most of his trophies with Barcelona, a team that's been dominant for years.
Okay.
Ronaldo, on the other hand, has won league titles in 3 different countries, England, Spain, and Italy. That takes a different kind of adaptability and mental toughness.
Damn right. Ronaldo's proven himself in multiple leagues against different styles of play. He's not a one-trick pony. He's a goddamn thoroughbred.
Exactly.
All right, let's get down to the nitty-gritty, the head-to-head stats in specific categories.
This is where it gets interesting.
Let's start with passing. You know, something those Messi fanboys love to cream their pants over.
Oh yeah, those tiki-taka pussies.
But guess what the stats are? Closer than you think. Messi's made 1884 key passes in the games we have data for, while Ronaldo's made 1208. Not a huge difference, right?
It's closer than people think. Ronaldo's passing is often overlooked because he's such a prolific goal scorer.
Okay, but let's be real. Messi's still got the edge when it comes to those silky smooth through balls.
Yeah, he's got a knack for threading the needle.
Now let's talk about dribbling, another area where Messi fanboys like to jerk off. And yeah, Messi's a slippery little bastard, no doubt.
He's like a goddamn greased piglet.
He's completed 845 dribbles in the games we have data for, compared to Ronaldo's 1881. But again, we got to consider their playing styles.
Exactly. Ronaldo's evolves into more of a goal scorer, relying on his positioning and aerial ability. Messi's still very much a dribbler, weaving through defenses like a goddamn eel.
So advantage Messi in the dribbling department. But let's move on to something where Ronaldo excels at heading.
Oh, yeah. This is where Ronaldo really shines.
Ronaldo scored 152 headers throughout his career, compared to Messi's measly 28. That's a fucking massacre.
It's not even a contest.
Yeah.
Ronaldo's got the height, the power, the timing. He's a goddamn aerial threat.
And it's not just headed goals. Ronaldo's also won 1,002 aerial duels compared to Messi's 159. It's dominance, pure and simple.
It's like watching a grown man bully a child.
All right, let's talk shooting, because that's what these guys are paid to do, right?
You got that right.
The stats show that Ronaldo's not afraid to pull the trigger. He's taken 4,787 shots in the games we have data for, compared to Messi's 3,837.
Ronaldo's got that shoot first, ask questions later mentality, and you know what? It works.
But Messi's actually more efficient scoring a goal every 5.27 shots compared to Ronaldo's 6.43.
Yeah, Messi's a bit more selective with his shots, but Ronaldo's volume is still impressive.
And let's not forget, Ronaldo's got a cannon for a right foot.
Oh yeah, that thing's a weapon of mass destruction.
Now let's move on to penalties, because that's where the pressure really ramps up.
And this is where Ronaldo's got the mental edge.
Ronaldo scored 170 penalties in his career, with 31 misses, giving him an 85% conversion rate.
Not bad.
Messi scored 109, also with 31 misses, for a 78% conversion rate.
Ronaldo's just got ice water in his veins when it comes to penalties.
Right.
He doesn't let the pressure get to him.
All right, we're going to wrap up part one of this deep dive with free kicks, because that's where things get a little spicy.
This is a category that's shifted over the years.
Back in the day, Ronaldo was the free kick king, but in recent years, Messi's become the master.
Interesting.
Messi's now scored 66 free kick goals in his career, compared to Ronaldo's 64.
Messi's technique is just outrageous. He can bend it like Beckham, but with even more precision.
But let's not forget, Ronaldo's still capable of producing some magic from dead ball situations.
Oh yeah, he can still whip it with the best of them.
All right, that's it for part one of this epic showdown. We've covered goals, assists, Champions League dominance, World Cup, heartbreak individual awards trophies, and a bunch of head-to-head stats. And you know what?
What's that?
Ronaldo's still in the lead.
He's the G.O.A.T, and we're not afraid to say it.
Join us in part two, where we'll delve even deeper into these two legends, compare their international careers, and analyze their overall impact on the game. It's going to be a wild ride, so buckle up and get ready for more Messi versus Ronaldo madness.
Can't wait. All right, you fuckers, we're back for more of this Messi versus Ronaldo shitstorm. Last time we left off talking about those magical free kicks, both these guys can bend it like Beckham when they're on fire.
For sure.
But when it comes to putting those dead balls in the net consistently,
Yeah.
Messi's just got a slightly better track record. It's almost like he's got a cheat code or some shit.
Yeah, his technique is insane.
Right.
But Ronaldo can still blast those fuckers with power and dip that makes goalkeepers shit themselves. He might not score as many these days, but when he does, it's usually fucking spectacular.
True. So let's talk about those hat tricks. You know those games where one player just decides to humiliate the entire other team? These two goal-scoring machines have racked up a ridiculous number of hat tricks.
Oh, yeah.
Messi has 59 and Ronaldo has 66.
It's like they're competing to see who can piss on the other team's parade the hardest.
And they're both so damn consistent with it.
Yeah.
Messi scores a hat trick every 18.4 games, while Ronaldo does it every 19 games.
It's mind-blowing.
Right.
These guys are just built different.
Now we gotta talk about those shiny individual awards again. We know these egomaniacs love collecting those trophies like they're going out of style.
And honestly, Messi's got the upper hand here. He's got 8 Ballon d'Or awards compared to Ronaldo's 5.
But let's not pretend that the Ballon d'Or is the be-all and end-all of greatness. It's a popularity contest influenced by all sorts of bullshit.
Exactly. It's a fucking joke. Ronaldo's been robbed multiple times.
It feels like it's more about who's got the best PR team than who's actually the best player.
All right. Enough about that bullshit. Let's get back to trophies. The real measure of a player's success. Messi's ahead here too, with 46 trophies to Ronaldo's 35.
But it's not just about the number of trophies.
Right.
It's about the context. Ronaldo's won league titles in 3 different countries.
Yeah.
England, Spain, and Italy. That's conquering different styles of play and proving his adaptability.
That's a damn good point.
Yeah.
Messi's mostly dominated in Spain, but Ronaldo's shown he can dominate anywhere. It's not just a one-league wonder.
And don't forget, Ronaldo's got 5 Champions League titles while Messi only has 4. That's the biggest prize in club football, and Ronaldo's owned that competition.
All right, let's break down those trophies a little further.
When it comes to domestic cups, Messi's got 7 and Ronaldo's got 4. Not a huge difference.
Okay.
But Messi's got the edge there. But they're both tied when it comes to the Club World Cup.
Wow.
They've both won it 4 times, showing they can dominate at a global level. Now things get really heated when we talk about their international careers.
Yeah, this is where the G debate goes nuclear.
So let's start with those international goals. Ronaldo is the all-time leading scorer with a ridiculous 135 goals, while Messi's trailing behind with 112.
It's an insane achievement. Ronaldo's consistently delivered for Portugal, even when they've been surrounded by a bunch of average players.
He's been carrying that team on his back for years.
But let's not forget, Messi finally shut up all the haters by winning the World Cup in 2022, something Ronaldo hasn't been able to do.
That's a big one. No doubt that World Cup win was a defining moment in Messi's career and boosted his claim to the G title.
Yeah, for sure.
But Ronaldo's not finished yet. He's still hungry for that international glory, and he's determined to lead Portugal to their first ever World Cup trophy. It would be the perfect ending to his career, a real fairy tale.
Okay, let's move beyond goals and talk about their overall impact on their national teams.
This is where things get a little more complicated.
Yeah.
Ronaldo's led Portugal to a European Championship title in 2016 and a Nations League title in 2019. Those are huge achievements, showing he can inspire his team to victory.
Those are some big wins.
But Messi silenced his critics by leading Argentina to a Copa America title in 2021 and a World Cup title in 2022. He ended Argentina's trophy drought, and he did it in spectacular fashion.
It's hard to argue with those accomplishments.
All right, let's wrap up this part of the deep dive with a quick look at their individual awards at the international level.
All right.
Ronaldo won the Euro 2016 Golden Boot and the Euro 2020 Silver Boot, showing he's consistent as a goal scorer on the big stage. But Messi's got 2 World Cup Golden Ball awards and 2 Copa America Golden Ball awards. Those awards are for the best player of the tournament, showing Messi's brilliance.
So it's a mixed bag when it comes to their international careers.
Yeah.
Ronaldo's got the goals, but Messi's got the trophies and individual awards. It's a tough one to call, for sure.
That's it for part 2 of this epic showdown. We've covered their free kick skills, hat tricks, individual awards, trophy cabinets, and international careers. Join us for part 3, where we'll analyze their overall impact on the game, compare their legacies, and finally, crown the goddamn G.O.A.T. It's going to be a heated debate. So buckle up and get ready for the final round.
All right, you bastards. It's the final round of this Messi versus Ronaldo slugfest. We've broken down the stats, the trophies, and their international careers. Now it's time to talk about the big question.
Legacy.
Legacy, huh?
What will these 2 titans leave behind when they finally hang up their boots?
Yeah, how will history remember these 2 icons?
It's a tough one.
It is.
Let's start with Messi. He's the magician, the artist, the guy who makes the impossible look easy. His dribbling is out of this world.
Oh, yeah.
His passing is a fucking work of art, and his finishing is clinical. He's the closest thing we've seen to Maradona in terms of pure talent. He's a joy to watch, even if you hate his guts.
But Ronaldo's a different beast altogether. He's a machine. The workhorse. The guy who sculpted his body and his game through pure willpower.
Yeah, he's got that relentless drive, that never say die attitude that's taken him to the top.
He's not satisfied with just being good. He wants to be the best, and he'll do whatever it takes to get there.
And that's what makes this debate so damn interesting.
Yeah.
It's a clash of styles, a battle between 2 completely different approaches to the game.
Messi's the natural-born talent, the guy who was born with a gift.
And Ronaldo's the self-made superstar?
Right.
The guy who clawed his way to the top through pure grit.
It's nature versus nurture.
Exactly.
The prodigy versus the perfectionist.
And both approaches have led to incredible results.
Messi's got those Ballon d'Or awards, the mesmerizing goals, the moments of pure magic.
And Ronaldo's got those Champions League titles, the international goal-scoring records.
Yeah.
And that aura of invincibility.
It's a testament to the beauty of football, that there's no one right way to play the game.
Right. Both Messi and Ronaldo have left their mark on the sport, and their legacies will be debated for years to come.
But at the end of the day, only one can be the G.O.A.T.
And for us, there's no question it's Ronaldo.
He's got the goals, the trophies,
The longevity.
the impact. He's conquered multiple leagues, broken records, and inspired millions around the world.
Messi's a phenomenal player.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about that. But Ronaldo's on another level. He's the greatest of all time. End of fucking story.
That's it, folks. We've dissected this Messi versus Ronaldo debate, laid bare their stats and accomplishments, and crowned our champion. But this debate will rage on long after we're gone. It's a testament to these 2 players, their ability to ignite passions and spark endless arguments.
So go out there and argue your asses off. Defend your chosen Joe with every fiber of your being, because that's what makes this rivalry so special. It's a celebration of football, a testament to the power of the beautiful game.
And that's a wrap on this episode of The Deep Dive. We'll be back next week with another controversial topic, another deep dive into the heart of the matter.
Until then, stay curious, stay informed, and don't be afraid to tell the world who your goddamn G.O.A.T is.